Welcome back, everyone. Today we're talking about one of the most mesmerizing figures in music history, Franz Liszt. Whether you're a pianist or just a lover of classical music, Liszt's compositions have a way of drawing you in like no other. But why? Why should we still listen to Liszt today? To understand why Liszt is so compelling, we need to start with his performances. Imagine a 19th century concert hall packed with people, eagerly waiting for a pianist who could play faster, louder, and with more emotion than anyone else. That was Liszt. He wasn't just a performer, he was a showman. He transformed the idea of the piano recital, turning what was once a stiff, formal affair into something thrilling and even theatrical. His intense presence, his dramatic gestures, he was the rock star of his time, attracting crowds that screamed and fainted at his concerts. This phenomenon was dubbed Lisztomania, but it wasn't just his charisma. Liszt invented the concept of the solo piano recital. He would play entire concerts on his own, something unheard of before him. By doing so, he established the piano as a solo instrument. Now beyond the stage, Liszt was also a visionary composer. Take, for instance, his transcendental etudes. They are still some of the most challenging pieces ever written for piano. Why did he compose such difficult works? Because Liszt believed in pushing the boundaries of what the human hand could achieve. He wanted his music to be more than just notes on a page. It was about creating an experience that was as physically demanding for the performer as it was emotionally moving for the listener. He didn't just stop at technical mastery. Liszt was also one of the pioneers of program music, music that tells a story or paints a picture. His symphonic poems took the orchestra on a journey, telling stories without a single word. But Liszt's genius was matched only by his generosity. He often gave away the money he earned from concerts to charity, including supporting other musicians. He was a mentor to countless young composers, most notably Richard Wagner. Without Liszt's support, Wagner's monumental works like Tristan and Isolde might never have been completed. Liszt, at the height of his fame, would give free lessons to aspiring pianists, young talents who would later become stars in their own right. Imagine learning from the greatest pianist alive and not being charged a penny. This is why, for Liszt, it wasn't just about being the best. It was about elevating the art form and supporting the next generation of musicians. Later in his life, Liszt turned away from the concert stage and became more introspective. He even took minor holy orders and was known as the Abbé Liszt. His compositions from this period are hauntingly beautiful, filled with deep reflection and spirituality. Pieces like the Bénédiction de Dieu dans la solitude express a profound sense of peace and introspection that contrasts sharply with his earlier, more fiery works. This shift in his music shows us a different side of Liszt, a man who, despite being lauded as the greatest virtuoso of his age, still felt a longing for something more transcendent. So why should we listen to Liszt today? Because his music is more than just virtuosity. It's the story of a life that embraced every emotion, from the ecstatic to the contemplative. Listening to Liszt isn't just hearing a pianist play, it's experiencing passion, struggle, generosity, and ultimately, a deep yearning for the divine. I hope this has inspired you to explore Liszt's music more deeply. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite Liszt piece, or if there's another composer you'd like me to cover. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos that dive into the lives and music of the great composers. Keep playing, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next one.